Hello, everybody, and welcome back to SciFY Presents You, Me, and Corona. I'm so glad all of you came back to us for more information on COVID 19. Today, in this episode, me and my colleagues Sarang, Purvesh, and Disha will be talking to you about the COVID 19 infection, the actual attack cycle of the SARS CoV 2 virus in a human system, and some other important terms which include cytokine storms and N95 masks.
The question I am going to answer today is how do we humans get infected? The Center for Disease Control and Prevention CDC has said that SARS-CoV-2 is a respiratory virus and it is mainly transmitted between people through respiratory droplets expelled when the patients cough or sneeze. The idea that large droplets of virus containing mucus are the primary mode of transmission guides the CDC's advice to maintain at least a 6 foot distance between everybody, also termed as social distancing. It is assumed that gravity causes the large droplets of about 5 microns to fall to the ground within a 6 foot distance from the infected person. Some studies suspect aerosol transmission through finer particles that can stay suspended in the air for hours and can travel tens of feet through air current. However, this claim is yet to be validated. It can be generated by talking or even singing. However, no strong positive reports on the spread of infection through blood transfusion, placenta, or milk has been reported so far.
Now we will see how SARS-CoV-2 attacks the human body. The spread of this virus takes place through surface touching, handshake or inhalation of droplets by sneezing and coughing of the infected person. The virus spreads in the human body in 3 stages. In the preliminary stage, which is the initial stage of asymptomatic 1 or 2 days of infection, the virus binds to special kinds of cells in the nasal cavity, the epithelial cells, and then replicates. The epithelial cells have ACE2 proteins on their surface, which acts as docking molecule for the SARS-CoV-2 virus. In the next stage, that is stage 2, the virus moves in the upper respiratory tract and airway conductive response is seen. The virus attacks the epithelial cells and kills them for propagation. It moves through the respiratory tract and the body's immune system is activated. In this stage, we see the manifestation of the disease by high fever, coughing and sneezing in the COVID-19 patients. For about 80% of the infected people, the infection will be mild. But unfortunately for 20%, mostly old-aged people and the one with weak immune system, the infection will progress to the stage 3. Some of these will develop severe respiratory problems. In this stage, in the lungs, the virus attacks the type 2 epithelial cells through the ACE2 proteins present on the surface. As the virus hijacks the cell metabolism and other functions, it rapidly replicates and is released by cell lysis. These are the 3 stages in which the virus attacks the human body.
What is cytokine storm and ARDS in elderly patients? T killer cells and chemokines like TNF alpha, IL-6 of our immune system generally activate the apoptosis in the virus infected cells to kill them. A group of small molecules called cytokines are produced quickly as a response to the virus. Cytokines are generally required to activate the cellular and adaptive immune system. Overproduction of cytokines due to the virus is called cytokine storm. This can initiate the pro-inflammatory response and can cause high fever, rashes, coughing, etc. The pathological result of SARS and COVID-19 is diffuse alveolar damage in lungs. The aberrant wound healing may lead to severe scarring and fibrosis, which may give rise to acute respiratory damage syndrome (ARDS). The elderly individuals are particularly at a higher risk due to their diminished immune response and reduced ability to repair the damaged epithelium. The elderly also have a low T cell and B cell activity due to the non-functioning thymus and bone marrow, which minimizes their capacity to fight any viral attack.
So, what should we use? A cloth mask, a surgical mask, or an N95 mask? Well, the CDC recommends that the general public, when outside, should make use of a simple cloth face covering so as to slow down the transmission of the virus through respiratory means. A surgical mask is actually meant to help block large particulate droplets and splashes which may contain harmful germs from entering the nose and the mouth. It is not, however, designed to stop small particulate matter from entering the mask. Thus, we cannot use this to stop the small contaminants present in the air, which include the virus. N95 masks are disposable particulate respirators which are designed to provide reliable respiratory protection with an efficiency of at least 95% from dust, mist, and fumes. The filter of these high quality masks is made up of electrostatically unwoven polypropylene fibers. These masks are of such high quality that they create a barrier for particles ranging from the size of zero point 0.3 microns all the way to large particulate droplets. See, the CDC, however, recommends the general public not to use these highly critical supplies as they are needed by the healthcare workers and other medical first care responders.
Welcome guys to the section we like to call Rumor Humor. Ever since the coronavirus outbreak began, the internet is rife with ludicrous speculations as to the origin and spread of this novel virus. Today, with us, we have exactly such a theory. So, the conspiracy theory goes as follows. As I am quoting it directly from someone who believes in this. So, this tweet came up and it says, "This corona is a cover up for 5G. I'm really thinking about to start frying up some stuff." Another tweet read, "People have been trying to warn us about 5G for years. Petitions, organizations, studies. What we are going through is the effect of radiations. 5G launched in China on November 1, 2019 and people started dropping dead. Turn off 5G by disabling LTE." That's what the tweet said. What's surprising is that this theory originated in a local French newspaper that published the interview of a Belgian doctor who believed that these newly installed 5G towers in Wuhan were the origins of the virus. I don't think so that we need to convince you guys how bogus these claims are. But some people around the world believe in this and have caused real world property damage. Although this theory has been disproved, debunked by scientists all around the world, around 20 cellular towers in the United Kingdom were targeted by arsonists and set on fire. Let's be pretty clear and steer away from such false theories. And that's it from me in this Rumor Humor section. Thank you.
The quiz questions for today's episode are: what is ARDS? Why are N95 masks named so? The answers for previous episode quiz questions are given in the description box below. Please do go and check.
So that is it for this session today. Well, the support from you all keeps us motivated to make new episodes. So till the next episode, watch our COVID series at Sci-Fi. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't. Also press the bell icon so that you get notified every time we come up with a new episode. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned. Bye.